Oh, how about this for a tough choice early on? Which direction they go here is going to say a lot. And this team does have a lot of needs, but this guy is a legitimate star, and he'll make everyone around him better. Yeah, I think they got the best player there, and they got a guy that fills a big need, so that's an excellent choice. A bit of a dilemma with this threesome. Which side of the ball do you turn your focus to here? Not too much surprise to see Green Bay players in high demand. Here's a chance for another Packer to come off the board. In these middle rounds, you have to start asking yourself, do you settle for what's available now, or do you try and push your luck? How about that threesome? How do you throw two of those guys away? Boy, you can't go wrong with anybody out of this group. Well, when you break down that pick, the talent's without question. But what's a little less obvious is how he's going to fit into this scheme. Now it's getting to the time of the draft where you really want to get lucky and hope somebody falls into your lap. What to do here? Build up the interior of your line or get that skill player to add another weapon? Both offensive and defensive options here. They might have to... Yeah, this is kind of a curious one if you ask me. The talent's certainly there. I'm just not sure that we'll see the best of him in a system like this. I'll tell you right now, you won't go wrong adding any of these guys to your team. Oh, where do you go there? That's a choice any GM would love to have. Boy, you talk about a friendly turn of the cards. This is a great round for these guys as they get themselves a dynamic player right here.
A new era begins today. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is Draft Champions. The Bears interplay this afternoon, ready to see what they've got and how or if these pieces are going to fit together. They'll score off here against the Seattle Seahawks.
And with that kick, we're underway. Peyton's going to test the coverage here. Able to move past the 20 and brought down at the 20. 23.
Quarterback sees something in his defense he wants to take advantage of.
First down at the 23. Makes the catch. Peyton's tackled down at the 29. The Seahawks have it at the 29. And Sherman nearly had the pick. The offensive lineup includes tight end Julius Thomas, a former college basketball player at Portland State.
Yeah, how about that transition? He plays 1 year of football at Portland State, becomes a fourth-round draft pick, and then he just has an outstanding year in 2013. He is a terrific athlete.
The Seahawks had a fourth down play coming up, but want to be sure about what they want to do here, so they burn a timeout. The Seahawks showing no fear this stage of the game, and they're going to go for it. The Bears defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. Catch made. Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field. That long gain sets them up here on this play.
Well, every defense is looking for somebody to sack the quarterback, and that time the speed of the defensive end gets around the tackle and gets the sack.
The Seahawks snap it at the 41. A nice grab. No doubt he was going to hold on to that one. The Seahawks will look to get to the 37 to pick up a first down. 3rd and 4. C.O. Moore has the sack.
Well, the defense has got to be excited. Anytime on 3rd down they make the play, they get pretty fired up. But when you sack a quarterback on 3rd down, that is one happy and emotional defense right now.
They bring back out the offense to go for it.
The quarterback's picked up on something. He's changing the play here.
Luck will take the snap from the gun. Getting away from the pressure. He climbs the ladder and has it. The Bears defense has to be demoralized by that 4th down conversion allowed.
I think any time on the defensive side when you give up a 4th down conversion, it is heartbreaking, and it has to be heartbreaking for the defense right now.
Andrew Luck in shotgun formation. The ball is fumbled. Tackles made.
When I talk to young quarterbacks, I say the #1 rule is always keep 2 hands on that football. That time, he doesn't do it. That's why when he got hit in the pocket, he fumbles it.
Castle's lined up. 2 tight ends set. Peyton's going to secure the handoff. for this defense. Looking at the lineups, one player who's on the field just about every snap is Rob Ninkovich.
One of the hardest working men in football, no doubt about it. Rob Ninkovich just, hey, terrific against the run. You can't get outside in the run game when you go against him, and he's a sneaky pass rusher. He can overpower you if you're not ready for him.
For this core defensive unit, he's played corner, he's played safety, a former first-rounder out of Rutgers, Devin McCourty.
Yeah, moving Devin McCourty to safety was really a tremendous move.
A foot race to the end zone. Touchdown! They take the lead here. In the first quarter with the touchdown.
Yeah, nothing like it. Before that first quarter was up, they found a way to get into the end zone and get that score to take the lead. And, hey, that's a good feeling.
The point after is good.
The Seahawks are set to return the kickoff.
Peyton's going to run this one out. And he's tackled just past the 20. We'll mark it at the 22-yard line. The Seahawks offense back on the field trying to make up for that costly mistake. The last time they had the ball, the turnover they committed immediately turned into points against them.
Yeah, it did, Jim, but you know what? It's not a perfect game. You got to deal with adversity when you're talking about football. So you made that mistake, let it go, and go out there, be aggressive, and see if you can score some points.
Running room.
Well, we just don't talk about it enough. He is so good, has such quick feet, and then when he gets outside, if you make him run, he will. And a good job there picking up some extra yards.
Coming to the line of scrimmage, right at midfield. 1st and 10. Graham wraps up the quarterback.
I know a lot of people are going to be surprised by this, but when you take those blindside hits, they don't hurt as much as you think because you had no idea it was coming, your body's loose, and you can absorb the hit.
The Seahawks offense is still out there as we get the second quarter underway. An extra tight end on the field for this one. And the second quarter is underway with this snap. Thomas there to catch a ball that had a lot of heat on it. 3rd down on the way. Luck going to try to scramble now. Sherman's in on the tackle.
Luck's just able to take advantage of the defense this time. They lose their assignments. They force him out of the pocket, and he's on the run. Nice job of finding the guy down the field and making the throw.
1st down at the 25. Julius Thomas with the reception.
I don't know what the answer is when it comes to guarding these tight ends now. There's just not much you can do. I'll tell you the best way to stop the tight end, rush the quarterback.
Luck's going to take the snap from the shotgun. He was looking for Thomas, but this pass goes incomplete.
Luck's able to get outside the pocket that time, and it's a good job getting outside the pocket, but there's nowhere to throw it, and the pass is incomplete. Look out, they're changing the play to take advantage of something they see on the defensive side. Well, he has such a good arm. That's all we talk about. We never talk about the fact that when he has to, you make him, you force him out of the pocket, he'll run with that football and get some yards.
Luck's got it in the gun. They jam it in on the goal line. Touchdown. We've seen since his rookie year, Andrew Luck is very difficult to defend when he decides to run with the football. Scores a touchdown that time. And what about Luck, Phil?
He's just such a big man. Listen, that's why he can run the football. He can take the punishment, never shows the ill effects of taking hits. And that was just an awesome job by him. Deciding to run and gets it in there. Nice job.
Payton's going to start his return. Brought down at the 38. That return's good for about 25.
The Bears take the field again on offense. They'll be looking for a repeat of their last drive. They came away with a touchdown and really had the defense on its heels.
Well, it's going to be hard to repeat what they just did because it looked so easy and it was well done by their offense. And I think when you talk about situations like this, it really comes down to one thing. Can the offensive line continue to dominate?
That'll be 2nd and 4 after the running play. Castle's now going to leave the pocket and tuck it under. And he's able to get out to the 34-yard line.
Nowadays, we see it all the time, don't we? Quarterbacks breaking contain, stepping up in the pocket, getting outside, and more we're seeing these guys are getting better at throwing the football while on the run.
At the line of scrimmage, the 34.
First down and 10. Scanning the field. Catches the ball on the sideline, but does not get both feet down. 2nd down. From the gun. That ball should have been picked, but instead it's knocked away incomplete.
In a situation like this, 3rd and long, if you're the defense, catch them by surprise and blitz.
The Bears have it at the 34. Makes the reception.
Boy, anytime you pick up a 3rd long in the NFL, that is a confidence booster to all the players on the offensive side and also the head coach. And maybe most importantly, the offensive coordinator. Now he can just let it go.
Makes the catch in the open field. The Seahawks decide to take a timeout here, leaving them with only one. Let's see how they back up the big play here. The Bears makes the grab. Touchdown.
Hard to cover these tight ends when they get into the end zone because they're fast, they're nimble, and they're big. So even if you cover them, they push off and get the touchdown catches.
The point after try is in the books. The Seahawks are in shape now to return the kick. Runs up to grab it at the 4. He had nowhere to go, and they deck him at the 16-yard line. The Seahawks
Offense taking the field again. They got everything they could out of that last possession, Phil. That was a solid touchdown drive.
Yeah, just look at them, Jim. The way they run onto the field, you can see they're exuding confidence. And when you got a confident football team, man, let them go and let them play and see if they can make it happen again.
Luck out of the gun. Down the field. And he knocks the ball out of his hands.
That's a wonderful job that time by the secondary. Everybody's in position, nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football, and it leads to another incomplete pass.
Luck will take the snap from the gun. Takes the hit, throws.
Well, doesn't get much worse than this, does it? You're losing the football game. Now you're looking at 3rd and long, and look, there are no miracles in the NFL, I'll tell you that. So be smart. If the play is not there, don't force it. Dump it off and wait for the next time you get it.
Luck's got no one behind him. Just a quarterback waiting for the snap. Thomas is going to pull in the bullet pass.
If you think you can get a playoff quickly and not use a timeout, you go with a hurry-up offense. That time, a good job by the coach and the quarterback. Thomas is one of those guys. If he drops a pass or makes a mistake on the field, he doesn't make excuses. He knows no matter what the circumstances are, if you get your hands on the football as a receiver in the NFL, everybody expects you to make the catch.
Rodgers got it. First down. The Seahawks call a timeout here. They have 0 timeouts remaining. First down coming up. First down following the long play.
Doesn't like what he sees on the defensive side, so he is changing the play to the
touchdown, Seattle. And at the closing moments of the first half, these teams are all even once again.
A lot of good things have happened for both teams, so I think when you go in at halftime, if it goes in tied up, I think both coaches are going to be happy with the situation right here at halftime.
He made it. The Bears are ready to return the kick. Peyton's got it. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33, maybe the 34-yard line. The Bears back on the field with their offense now. They've scored on each of their last 2 drives and have to be feeling pretty confident right now at the start of this one.
Yeah, it is amazing what the mind can do sometimes on the football field. You go out there and you score, you feel like nothing can stop you. So would not be surprised to see him to go out there and have success again.
The Seahawks defense now loading up, expecting pass with a dime defense. The Bears now move the chains.
Nice job that time by the tight end, makes the catch, and you got to look out for him now in the NFL. Remember, they're usually the closest receiver to the quarterback. Quarterback gets in trouble, he's going to look for the tight end.
Castle's now completed 4 in a row. And he's thrown to the ground.
Well, if I was that quarterback, I'd be mad after getting sacked like that by the defensive end. Your offensive tackle's just got to do a better job.
Castle's alone in the backfield. They'll hike it to him out of the shotgun. Butler has the grab.
Nice job that time by the runner. Gets out of bounds after the play. You got under 2 minutes, and you need to stop the clock, so he gets it done.
The Bears need to get to the 34 for a first down. 3rd and long. Lanning is back now. He'll be punting. This punt will not be returned. It will never see the field of play as it sails out of bounds. The Seahawks offense looks unstoppable. Touchdown drives the last 2 times they've had it. Here they go again, Phil.
Yeah, they've been very good, Jim. They're taking advantage of situations and scoring touchdowns, and we know that's what you must do. If you don't get these touchdowns, what happens later in the game always comes back to bite you.
The ball is taken out of his hands. The teams head to the locker room, and we'll be heading to the studio to our pal Larry Ridley as you watch the NFL on EA Sports. The second half is underway. Who's going to break the tie? That's the question here as the third quarter gets started.
That ball did not travel 10 yards on the onside kick, which is why the flag came out.
Yeah, it took a funny bounce. They were really unlucky that time. They caught him by surprise, but the fact that it took that little crazy hop kept it from going 10 yards.
Set up now at the 36. And here we go, the first snap of the second half. Peyton's taken down at the 33.
Peyton's never able to build up that power that he has as a running back when there's nowhere to go. Hey, there's nowhere to go. That's a short game.
Second down and 8. Peyton's got it on the handoff. He's averaged about 2 yards a carry on the day.
Peyton's a dangerous runner when you give him room to run, but there is no room this time. What a job by the defense. They bottled him up. for a short gain.
3rd down and 7.
Pass is intercepted. He's at the 50, the 40, the 30, the 20, the 10. Nobody was going to catch him there. Touchdown.
You got to love a defense that's not afraid to take chances, and this defense will get after it. That time they get the interception and return it all the way for a touchdown.
The Seahawks ready to boot the football down the field.
Arenas on the return.
And the tackle's made right around the 26-yard line.
The Bears, I have to wonder, where are they going to be mentally after that last drive when they were moving the football only to give it away on an interception? How are they going to be out there on this possession?
Well, I think it's tough. I really do, Jim. You know, nowadays, quarterbacks, it seems like all we judge them on, they throw interceptions or not. And once you throw one, it's out there. You've got to get over that mental block, and you've got to keep playing hard and aggressive football. That's the only way you can have success.
Castle's on the move. Has the grab. Wins there to make the tackle.
It's always nice when there's trouble in the pocket that the quarterback's able to run and get outside that pocket and make throws on the run. Nice job that time completing the pass.
Matt Castle with the long throw. He brings it in. He's in the clear. And he's in for the touchdown. What a play. What a run. Well, we knew the next score was going to be a critical one, and it turns out they're the ones to get it, making this a tie game midway through quarter number 3.
Oh, boy, that just takes all the pressure off of you. You know, when it gets in the second half and midway in the third quarter, you start watching that scoreboard. So to come up with that touchdown and tie this game up, that eliminates a lot of pressure.
The Seahawks offense comes onto the field after a tie ball game through 2 quarters, Phil.
Usually in the second half, offenses kind of get the advantage. Why? Because the defense starts to tire out a little, and you can spring different plays on them because you've learned what they like to do. Can they come out here and take advantage of this defense? I think they're going to have a good drive right here.
1st down at the 20. Over to Thomas. Tackle made by Bird that time. Wasting little time. The Seahawks take it from the 28. Derek Johnson rushing in and takes him down.
Quarterback, he's changing the play with the wide receiver with those hand signals.
Makes the catch in open space. It's 1st down as they head to the line. We'll go no huddle. First down at the 34. Under pressure and incomplete.
You got to try to avoid this as a quarterback. Don't throw off that back foot unless you have to. When you do, there's just no way you're going to be as good if you had good balance. That time the throw's off the mark.
2nd down and 10. And he's forced to the ground.
I guess the quarterbacks getting in the huddle and just going, please give me just a little more time. Beg them. Sometimes begging helps.
The Seahawks will take the snap from the 25. And that pass from Luck will go incomplete.
The Seahawks really don't have much of a chance of picking up this 1st down. It's 3rd long. Of course, the defense is looking for passes down the field. They're all over everything, and the pass goes incomplete.
The Seahawks not punting. Going to go for it on 4th down. The Seahawks will take the snap from the 25. He reaches up and grabs it. The Seahawks in a tie game have to like their chances the rest of the way with the way their quarterback is playing. Luck's had a strong performance, and it's why this game is tied up at this point.
Yeah, a couple of things you want to talk about this game so far here today. The quarterback has been outstanding. He's made good decisions, but the offensive line, my gosh, they are giving him time, and he is taking advantage of it. Quarterback likes what he sees out there outside. He's changing the play with the wide receiver.
Luck can't find the target. Incomplete.
Well, your teammates are really going to respect you after something like this. Anytime you're on that field as an athlete, and when you give all your effort to every single play like that time, how about that? Just giving every bit of effort he can to make the catch. Not able to get it, but what a job and effort.
To reach up and grab it. The Seahawks are rolling after a huge gainer at the end of quarter number 3. Here's the first snap after the big play. He'll take the snap, the first here in the fourth quarter. And Thomas can't hold on that time.
Thomas is going to be so mad at himself for dropping that football because receivers, you never know when your chance is going to come. Then finally, you get open, they call a play where you're the primary guy. It's right there, and you drop it. Well, don't get down on yourself. Stay up. The football will come your way again.
And Thomas can't hold on that time. The Seahawks with a little uncertainty, so they take a timeout here before third down. Seahawks have it at the 34. Leaps in the air and has it. That's his first reception today. How about how high he went up in the air to get that one?
Unbelievable job that time. And again, that's part of every offense now in the NFL. It wasn't like that when I played. We didn't have to ball us out.
And the defense has it. That brings the play to an end. And that is a potential game-changing takeaway. A chance for them to pull in front now with less than a quarter to play.
Absolutely it is. If you take the lead in the fourth quarter, your chances of winning are about 90%.
The Seahawks sat at the line. Dime package. Nelson's the one who made the big stop. Second down with the defense ready to pounce. The Bears come to the line of scrimmage and empty out the backfield. Everyone split out wide. The ball is charged loose.
Well, when it's third and long, I'd just say this, be very careful on the offensive side.
The game is tied and time is a factor. Just a quick drop back. Bryce Butler with the catch.
When you can't hit the quarterback and put pressure on him, there's not much you're going to get done then. That time, quarterback had time, throws it down the field for another completion.
Tie game here in the late going, and the defense needs to make a stop. They cannot give up the big play right now. After running it, it's second down. They bring in the extra tight end. Peyton's handed the football. And he is tackled down at the 38-yard line.
Peyton's a great running back to have on your football team, isn't he? He goes up in there and gets the first down. Now your offense has 3 more chances.
He'll take the snap about midway through the fourth. Reggie Nelson makes the tackle. 2 minutes remaining, and you're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Second down following the run. The Seahawks with a nickel look here on defense. Butler has the grab. Butler's tackle right at the 35.
Well, that time the short pass turned into good yardage just because look at the defense. Nobody hustles, nobody there to make the tackle.
It's a 2 tight end formation. The Bears will take the snap from the 35. Castle's taking off. And it's just thrown away.
This is a good job by the quarterback this time. You know, the initial thought on the play, nobody's open, so he scrambles out of the pocket, still sees nobody open down the field, and makes a quick decision, doesn't take a hit, gets rid of the football.
The Bears will take the snap from the 35. And the tackle is made at the 35-yard line. Now looking at third down.
Look out here. They're going to blitz. They're all packing the line of scrimmage.
Has his target. And he's tackled, but not until he picked up the first down. That's reception number 2 for him. First and 10. Handoff made. He's now over 60 yards rushing on the ground.
This was one great call by the offensive coordinator. Close game in the fourth quarter. It's getting late. He tricks them up and runs it for a first down. Nice job. Now the offense is down here in the red zone or the green zone if you like to think of money. And it's a tie game. A lot of things you could do. They love to throw it in the end zone, but maybe they'll cross them up with a run. We'll find out. When you start out in bad field position, it's up to the coach to get you out of it. What a job by the coordinator. They have marched down the field. Now they're inside the red zone. Let's see if they can score.
The Seahawks defense will stop the clock here with under 2 to go as they want to preserve the clock. Second and goal from the 7. Back to the ground. That's a touchdown. That's a touchdown. What a time in this game to find the end zone. Inside of the uprights. The Bears setting up here for the kickoff. It'll be a touchback. The Seahawks offense comes out here, Phil, desperately looking to put a drive together that can give them a chance here late to win this game.
Always the tough thing to do in a situation like this for the offense is don't try to make the big play. Let it happen. Take a short gain if that's what the defense is giving you, especially on first down. Get this drive started by doing the right thing.
The Seahawks head to the line. They've got one timeout left in the game. The Bears go with the dime formation here on defense. Andrew Luck in shotgun formation. Tries and fails to hook up with Avery on that throw. So they're coming off an incompletion. They do have a timeout, so they could go to the middle of the field if they want to here in the late stages.
You're exactly right. That's what it does for you. You know, the defense is not done. They're going to protect deep. They're going to protect the sidelines. They want you to throw it underneath. And if you do and you get tackled, you're right. Use that timeout.
The Seahawks with no timeouts left.
Here we are in the fourth quarter. It's a close game, and you're on the defensive side. You play safe, and you give up the pass for the first down.
Now on first down, every snap crucial the rest of the way. First down at the 46. Under fire on that throw. The Seahawks head to the line and out of timeouts. Cunningham's shifted out wide to the left as a receiver. Lutz back in shotgun formation. That's a gain of 6. Bill, it's third down. They are in 4-down territory, and the defense knows that.
Yeah, and you get a situation like this, Jim, on the defensive side, you need one of your pass rushers to come through and get on that quarterback.
Andrew Luck will be taking this one from the gun.
They're changing things here. The quarterback changing. He's giving the receiver some new instructions.
Looking long. And it's going to fall incomplete. Their comeback effort comes up short. Is every win sweet, or are the close ones that much more satisfying than just blowing someone out for 60 minutes?
Well, the close ones are more satisfying because the tension is there longer. And the longer you're under tension, when it finally comes to fruition and you win, it just makes it that much more exciting, Jim.
For Phil Simms and all the crew, Jim Nantz saying so long.
Oh, a tough decision on their hands now. And this, early on, it's one you can't afford to get wrong. Boy, a tough choice here, but one that any organization would love to have. How do you go wrong with these three guys? Where to now? Do you get yourself a big brute for the trenches or someone who can really help you out at the playmaking type spot? Well, listen, there's no doubting that this guy's got talent. I'm just not sure that he's the right fit for this system. Randall Cobb of Green Bay gets the nod here. He's used primarily out of the slot, so if you can get him the ball in space, he has the ability to make some big plays and take it to the house. Some tough choices coming up right about now. Do you go after the best available player, or do you go after a position of need? Options here on both sides of the football. It's pretty much of a coin flip if you ask me. Oh, no need to worry about this guy. Just plug him right into the starting role, and he'll be a massive upgrade. And there's a pick that'll certainly help. Maybe not an impact signing, but you're not going to hit a home run every round. Could we see another New Orleans Saint come off the board here? And now is where you need to make these last picks count. Time to fill any holes you can before it's too late. Kind of a tough one to analyze there. A good player? No doubt. The right fit? I'm not so sure on that one. Tough call here. Do you try and get tougher up front or get yourself a player in what we call a skill position? Three choices here, all of them impact players. Oh, no matter where you go here, you're going to get a truly great player. Yeah, not too much analysis needed here. This is quite a get at this stage of the draft.
A new era begins today. I'm Larry Ridley, and this champions. The Buccaneers interplay this afternoon, ready to see what they've got and how or if these pieces are going to fit together. They'll score off here against the Seattle Seahawks.
We're underway here. And he's tackled just past the 20. We'll mark it. At the 22-yard line. The Buccaneers with 2 extra defensive backs in the dime. Away from the ball, there's a flag down on the field. Looking across the middle, and it's a completion to Hannah. Wilson's the one who brings him to the ground. They'll decline the penalty and let the play stand. Now 1st and 10. It's hauled in, a first drive, and a first touchdown. That's a terrific start for this team, Phil, with the early touchdown.
Yeah, just the way they planned it, man. You get in there during the week, you practice, you look at all that film, and then you say, here's going to be our starting plays for the game. You go out there, you run them, and you score. That is a great feeling.
Ross is going to test the coverage this time. And he's tackled just past the 20. We'll mark it at the 22-yard line. First down at the 22. Heaving it down the field. Dominique Rodgers-Cromartie makes that pickoff. Breaks free, has some space to work with. In stride, and he's home for the touchdown.
You got to love that from your defense. They take a chance. They get the interception. Not only do they do that, they return it a long way for the touchdown.